let's talk about the tone of your voice and how the tone of your voice affects business communication. When you're trying to persuade a business audience, usually you're trying to sell something. How can you use your voice to sell your product or service?
First of all, tone means how much air or how much edge you have. So if I talk like this, that would be a 1 on the tone scale. And if I spoke like this, super airy, that would be a 10 on the tone scale. So I break the building blocks of voice, what I call the different sections of voice, into pitch, pace, tone, melody, and volume. And tone, I say, is the amount of air. So a lot of people are coming into business meetings and business discussions trying to sound loving, caring, sweet, and they add a lot of air to the voice as if they were a therapist or a doctor. I can fix that. I'm sorry, I really want you to buy this project, so I'll add a lot of air. But air is the weakest sound that you can possibly use in a business deal because air dissipates in the air, and when you have an airy voice, the other people are not thinking, wow, you're sexy, I want to give you all my money. They're thinking, wow, you're weak. You couldn't possibly run the company. I couldn't possibly invest that much money in your idea. So people are adding too much air generally. Then on the other extreme, people are talking a lot like this. Their tone is what we call a squeaky hinge, where it's only just the vocal cords rubbing together without any air. And you say, I don't do that, Roger. And I'm like, yes, you do. People do it at the ends of sentences. They start out a sentence and then they run out of air. And they go to the next sentence and then they run out of air. And this sound, that squeaky hinge, that tone, is basically telling people subconsciously that you're weak. You don't have any power. You don't have any strength. You're not rooted. Because when you make that sound, there's no air coming out of you. And so then they don't feel you. So tone is super important.